understand it. I'll handle 20-foot pythons all day long. Kratos is, what, 13 or 15 feet, something like that? No problem at all. But a little spider like this made me nervous. I've had people in the comment section for 5 years saying that I should get a spider, and the answer was always the same: no, I don't like them. I'm afraid of them. But then my friend Dayyan came along and said, Adam, you should definitely have a spider. So he gave me a spider. And then my friend Mo at Tarantula Cribs gave me an enclosure. So I'm gonna set this up, and then I'm gonna have to be not afraid of spiders. My name's Adam. This is terrifying. You're watching Wickens Wicked Reptiles. Stick around. I know that it doesn't make any sense to be afraid of spiders. Just like on this channel I preach it doesn't make sense to be afraid of snakes or lizards or anything else, and I don't understand why. It's a visceral response, and I wouldn't blame you if you had the same fear of heights or water or whatever. But today, I'm getting over it because it's ridiculous, it's silly, I know it's an irrational fear, and that's what today's all about. So I figure if I set up a really cool enclosure by the way, Tarantula Cribs did not sponsor this episode, so if it's crap, I'll tell you, but it actually is pretty awesome. Thanks, Mo, for sending it, even though it was like a year ago and you have no idea I've been making this video. And jumping spiders are kind of cute, so I think that's a good way to get into this. And let me know in the comment section below. Should we get a scorpion or a tarantula if this works out? So first, let's set up the enclosure so I can't go back, and then this cute little spider, cute, terrifying little spider, I will hold, and we'll discuss arachnophobia after that. First of all, the enclosure is actually a really great design. Again, I'm not sponsored, but the point is it has magnets in the middle. So this spider usually is going to web up top, and all those enclosures that open from the top, you ruin the web every time you go to feed it a cricket or fruit flies or whatever insect during that life cycle, that part of the life cycle you feed. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop talking and show you the things that I will be using, which cost me $0 because I had them all downstairs. But realistically, the leaves I got from outside last year. They were boiled and then dried. I took a little cutting of this plant from downstairs. I'm gonna take some more cuttings from the dart frog enclosure behind me. I have some sphagnum moss that we wet. I have some cork bark that we broke off of bigger pieces of cork from other enclosures. And we have a little bit of cocoa fiber, and that's it. So let's not overcomplicate this. Let's break it open and just put some substrate in. So this is, by the way, doesn't this look so professional? You ever seen one of these in my videos before? Thanks, Trish. So first things first, let's try not to make a huge mess about it, although I didn't even clean this table up before we started this. I don't know how people keep these things so clean on the sides. Either way, I literally put a handful, like this, maybe like this much. That's about it. Maybe I think what we should do now is we should put a little piece of cork bark in the front, and that way you can see the cool logo. And then I want to put a little bit of this sphagnum moss right in the middle here, because that's where I'm going to plop this plant. So we have a nice cute little garden here. That's basically what we're going to do here. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to use this. Although it will probably petrify, it'll get really hard, it's not going to rot. So we can actually use this to create something up top here. Now he has a little place to hang out near the top. And realistically, it's where he's going to create his web anyway. That web is going to help keep this piece of plant up top anyway. And lastly, we do have some of these leaves here, which I literally just got outside from the garden, or actually my driveway. I shoveled them off my driveway, and then I boiled a bunch of them in October, and then I put them in bags to sell, and nobody bought them at expos. Thank you for not buying them at expos. Now I have lots to put here and make it look pretty. And then this unnamed plant, let me know in the comments section below what this is called. It just came with all my dart frog enclosures, and it just outgrows everything. So I'm gonna put that in here too. So the point here is you don't want to overcrowd it, and I know that this is about arachnophobia, we're going to get to that in a second, but you don't want to overcrowd it because it's 0.23, so basically let's call it a quarter of a gallon of space, and these plants are going to grow and you're going to need to cut them basically. So I'm just trying to make it look nice for you and also for the spider, and I realize that we're doing our best here, but you want to make it kind of minimalistic so that when you put it together it still looks really, really nice. So I'm happy with the setup, and the next part, the spider's in here. He or she is ready to go. I don't know what she is. I got this from Dayyan several months ago, and it's just been living in this enclosure here, which actually, realistically, volume-wise, is kind of the same. I don't know if these things bite. I don't think of it like, I know this is a baby stuff. I don't know anything about arachnids, basically. I got a little care tutorial from Dayyan on how to take care of these, and I'm sure a bunch of spider people are going to message me, which I'm really happy for. Like, please do. I'm all for learning. This is brand new to me. Let's learn together. I don't know how fast these are either. Apparently his name is Bandit. I'm not scared. This is fine. And he's very quick, and it looks like he doesn't want anything to do with anything except for his web. But I have to hold him because I don't want to clickbait you, first of all. Second of all, we have to put him in his new enclosure. Thirdly, he's actually really beautiful. I mean, I'm not really a spider guy at all, but in terms of spiders, he's got a really beautiful face. His body is really cool. He doesn't look big or scary. Just the thing that bugs me about spiders that I don't like about arachnids is they move too fast. Like, they're here and then they're there. As Dayyan would say, some species can basically teleport. So Dayyan Reptiles, he's my spider friend. So, all right, let's see how it goes. Stop it.
Stop, baby.
Alright, this is no big deal. And now I have a spider. See, here's the thing that I don't like. Because once he gets to my shoulder, there's nothing I can do about it. So, anyway, there's a little jumping spider on my arm. And we're going to try to get him inside of this enclosure right here. Alright, you can get him now. So what I've realized is he's spinning a web, and then he jumps, and he doesn't free fall down to the ground because he's got that web attached to his butt, which is also attached to my hand, or whatever else. And you know what? I made this whole thing like I was gonna, gotta sell it, that I'm scared. I was pretty nervous to pick this guy up. I don't know why, just because he has the spider-like features and he moves so fast like that. But after a few minutes, I'm cool with this. Maybe I'll handle a tarantula next week or a scorpion or something. Let me know in the comment section below what I should handle next. Should we do more arachnid content? I'd really love to do more. And this is more fun now than anything. But let's get him in his enclosure because that's the part we all want to see. I realize that for some of you, if you're a spider person or didn't have this irrational fear, this might be the most ridiculous thing ever. To me, this was a big deal. And for anyone who, might want to get over their fear of spiders, this is a good way to start. Pick something small and then maybe work your way up. And I'm dedicated to getting over this stupid fear of spiders. With that said, I don't understand it. I'll handle 20-foot pythons all day long. Kratos is, 13 or 15 feet, something like that. No problem at all. But a little spider like this made me nervous. So just to let you know, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments. As always, special thanks to the Patreon crew. You guys are freaking amazing. We're going to do a little video on this and post it tonight before we edit the video tomorrow. And that's it. I do videos on Mondays and Thursdays. That means I'll see you tomorrow.